Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears at McLean Stadium. Boats lining the Brazos as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. The Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Horned Frogs return team will have that offense backed up. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Just
gets away from one. Finds some space. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Off play action. Dumps it off in the flats. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Baylor Bears offense will have its first possession of the game. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown, TCU! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Hurley. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking for a man on second down. Fired in there, but incomplete. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Now on first down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everyone.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the defense drags him down. They were held to a field goal on their first drive, and if you want to keep a team in a game, just keep kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 80 in the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 4 to Boston College. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Baylor! What a grab and go for the score.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper shows how dangerous this passing game can be. 89 yards on the scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Baker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It's a draw. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50 burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Unloads quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They keep attacking through the air. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
TCU.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Hudson.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. And more yards after contact. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The Bears will have a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Yeah, and a nice job on the 3rd down, managing the situation, understanding what I needed to get. Nice job reading the defense, handing the ball off, and the running back knowing.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And he's knocked down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On third down, going up top. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bears! And the comeback is on. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, the first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Baker. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Running it back, it's Hudson. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Give to the running back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Here on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's picked off right at the goal line. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the tailback. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that.
He's got it on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Finds his man. It's Hudson. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Gives it to the back on the draw. Runs for the tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's got it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. The give out of the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
The short hands, it's Porter. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Still looking, on the move. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
I love the confidence this coach has in his young kicker to trot him out there, try to tie the game up with under a minute to go. And the kid's got tremendous leg talent. Just couldn't execute that field goal.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.